Welcome everyone to our base series throughout the winter. Today we begin a series about the Avos HaKadoshim. We begin in Parashas Lech Lecha, Avram, and then we'll move to Yitzchak and Yaakov, each week a different Av. Today we ask the famous question, Mosai Yagiu Maisa Voisai. When will our actions resemble the actions of the Avos? We have a chiyuv to emulate them, to be like the Avos. So let's analyze them first to see what we should do. We begin with Avram. Avram is known most for two great things: his emunah and his chesed. His emunah with the fact that he sees Avram, he sees Hashem when no one else sees him. He sees him as the Balabira. The Balabira is the one who owns the world. He created the world and he makes the world keep on going. That is the Balabira. That is the one who is Madlik Esabira. He creates, he lights the world and keeps it going. And he gives his life, Avram Avinu, to show that. But also he's known for his chesed. His four doors are always open in the desert. And he has people coming to visit him always. And he gives them free food. Indeed, I think these are two sides of the same coin. Emunah, chesed. They go together. Why? Because we have a job. We have a job to know Hashem in the world in our intellect. As Avram, he saw the Balabira. Se'u mara minechem. Look at the world. Lift up your eyes. Uru'u mi bar'elan. See who created the world. But that's in your intellect. We have to take it further. Feel it in your heart. V'samtu shma Avram u'metzasas levavoy naman lefanecha. It's even in his heart. He feels it. He loves Hashem. But there's a third and most important part of emunah, and that's living it, acting with it in your everyday actions. That's what Avram does with his chesed. Why? Because Hashem is the ultimate Baal Chesed. He creates the world as a meitiv, which is a wonderful thing. He wants to benefit the world, to give the world a chance to come to Olam Haba through their mitzvahs. So he created the world to be a meitiv, to give us all this good. So we copy his ways by also doing chesed. And through that we become a Talmud of Hashem. We emulate him. We copy his actions. And then we become closer than ever. That's the chesed. Even as he gives the meals, he says to them, make sure to thank the one that you owe. And they think he means to pay. And he says, no, it just means a bracha to Hashem. He is the ultimate Baal Chesed. And I'm acting in his ways. I think it behooves us today, it's a great chinuch act. Let's try, if we can, to find a source, find a gemach, a way of opening up some sort of chesed for other people. It's great for chinuch, for our kids, it's great for our wives, it's great for us. Whether it be giving out money, loaning money, or tables or chairs, or things like this. I close with a story of how great the chesed can help. There was once a lady who was niftar with no children. She never got married. Her niece decided to open a gemach for her. And the gemach will be with medical equipment. And she had all kinds of medical equipment, and she did this for a long time, a few years, and she got fed up with it. It's too hard. People come, knock on the door, bad hours, or they're sometimes rude. She wanted to close the gemach until one night, knock at the door late at night. She was sleeping, she could barely hear the door. She finally gets to the door, and she collapses, she faints. And the man at the door realizes what's happened. There's a gas leak in the house. One of the heaters broke. And he quickly opens the windows and he quickly takes everyone out of the house. And he saves their life. They come to the hospital. The doctor says in 15 more minutes they would have died. There would have been nothing to bring them forward to the hospital. Indeed, from that day on, she kept her gemach, her chesed, medical equipment gemach open forever. And we see from this something amazing. Yes, do the chesed, because it's kind for everyone else. It's good for other people. And it's also a great act for emunah. You're acting like Hashem, because Hashem is a Baal Chesed and so are you. But most of all, it might even save your lives. Do it for yourselves. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.